What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trolltek here for another video. So today we are getting into To My Star season 2. But yeah, so in the last episode we got some backstory a bit on like JIWOO's point of view of like all the events that were happening, and we see the impact of like their breakup. Obviously this is not like they had never gotten back together to break up again, but you know, it was kind of like the ending of Sojun trying at least to fix things because of what he overheard. So that was interesting to see, and I feel like this episode we're gonna delve deeper into why JIWOO made the decisions that he made, which is gonna be interesting. So without further ado, let's get into episode 8 of To My Star season 2. Here we go. Oh yeah, and he had basically a panic attack in the last episode.
드세요. 아시겠지만 내부적으로 저희가 말이 많아서.
Who are these guys? Are they from the?
저희도 뭐 사실 그냥 월급 받아먹고 사는 직장인이니까.
에이, PD님이랑 작가님이 결정자죠. 최고 시청률
Oh yeah, okay, they're from the show. He got booted off basically.
뭐 범죄를 저지른 것도 아니고 건강상 문제인데요.
그렇죠.
근데 그게 진짜냐가 문제지. 괜히 나중에 불화설 이런 거 터져서 저희 거 방송하기 전에.
Oh yeah, the article. Yeah, I forgot about
원래
that.
서준 배우님 그 솔루션 회차에는 안 나오셔도 되는 거긴 해요.
에헤이, 저번에 나왔으면 좋겠다 하셨잖아요.
저희야 뭐 화장.
Wait, so is he going? I think he's going on a show to kind of smooth over the article, or kind of like as PR for like to get people to forget about it. Maybe it looks like.
될 것 같기도 하고요.
Okay, so these guys aren't from the show you got kicked off from. They're from a different thing, I think. Or are they the showrunners for that cooking show that they did? I'm not sure. Yeah, because Sojun had the thing lined up, right, where he was going to go on another panel thing for the cooking show that they did. And so I think these guys were trying to cancel that, maybe? I don't know. Or they were discussing whether he should actually be on it or not after the scandal of his I don't know what you could call it. It's not sickness is another word, like his mental health, I guess. I'm still not sure what was revealed in the article because the subtitles were weird. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the trauma he has with glasses breaking, though. I wonder if JIWOO has seen it yet, the article.
어서 오세요.
여기가 강소주 만졌던 데 같은데?
여기 앉자 그럼.
Oh, they came from like out of town. I was going to say, this is the first time we've seen young people come into a restaurant. So these guys aren't from this village for sure, but they came because they saw the show.
저희는
Oh, they got heaps of customers.
됐고 이겨내고 잘 지내고 있는 거 보여주면 되지. 그럼 또 다 지나가. 형이 그랬잖아. 이번이 딱 기회야.
안 가, 못 가.
I get where he's coming from, but like I feel so sorry for the CEO because his entire job, this whole show has just been like, bro, I'm just trying to help you. Please don't make my job harder than it needs to be. Like, I need to deal with all this PR shit. So I feel so sorry for him.
그리고 너네도 갑자기 이렇게 막 찾아오고 그런 거 하지 마. 내가 너네 때문에 외로울 틈이 없잖아.
It's like let me bathe in my sadness.
얼른 가.
자기야. 마침 전화하고 싶은.
What happened now? Oh, here we go. This scene on a road. Bro's gonna have a heart attack because of all the stress.
이사님! 이사님!
What did they do?
아 뭐고?
아니 뭐예요 진짜?
아 뭐가? 아 다짜고짜 아침 대바람부터.
What did they do?
난린데 혹시 아는 거 있으세요? 당연히 있겠지. 이 와중에 누가 한 명 이상한 소문 퍼뜨린 거 아니에요?
뭐라 했었노?
Wait, what's it say? Sorry, I missed
아
that.
뭐가? 아 다짜고짜 아침 대바람부터.
부장님 지금 이게 난린데 혹시 아는 거 있으세요? 당연히 있겠지.
Countryside restaurant handsome chef Han JIWOO, the friend of kind, turned out to be a con man. Someone spoke. I'm telling you, it's that lady, the old lady. But she's been a hater from day one. Like, yeah, the chief has been kind of low-key hated as well, but she's been like a special level of sour.
있겠지. 이 와중에 누가 한 명 이상한 소문 퍼뜨린 거 아니에요?
뭐라 했었노? 아 우리 마을에 그럴 사람이 어딨다고?
아 회장님 이거 거짓말이잖아.
I think this is gonna get Sojun to get out of his funk. This will make him leave the house and be like, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, I'm angry, but at the end of the day, he still loves Jews. There's no way he's gonna stay still when he hears about this.
아 이 기사.
Okay, maybe the other side.
아 이거 미친 거 아니야 갑자기? 한지를 왜 또?
검색 포털 사이트 전부 다
Yeah, like what did I get from
미치겠네. 이거 뭐 방송
doing that?
하는 건가?
Like, okay, I get Sojun because he's like a famous actor, and you know, people are always trying to bring down famous people for whatever reason. You know, like I don't know, people have this weird relationship with celebrities where it's like they like them, but then they also want them to see them not be as perfect as they look and fall low into the ground. So I get with Sojun to a degree. I don't agree with it, but I understand why they would attack him. But why do you like what intent would you have unless it's someone in the village that's got a like hatred for him because of past events, which I think it's that fucking old lady. I'm telling you.
진짜 아닌데?
But she had like a sour look on her face when she saw the restaurant was getting business as well.
자기.
오랜만에 호빈이.
Oh, it's the first time we're seeing her.
저 나가 있을까요?
그래 잘 가. 왜 이렇게 오랜만이야 자기?
그 시골식당 솔루션화 언제 나가지?
촬영은 3일 뒤고 방송은 촬영.
Bro's constantly going through it. It's so funny.
그 기자 말로는 지우 아빠랑 그 사기꾼도 다 TV그룹 다니는 회사 동기라던데.
Interesting. Oh, so that he's
말해봐, 네가 아는 거 다.
so his parents worked at this guy's company. Oh, or his family's company.
가족들이 귀농해서
Like
하성으로 가고.
I knew his parents knew the CEO's family, but I didn't know what the connection was.
아닌데 뭘 잘못했다고?
결과적으로 지우 아버지가 소개한 건 맞지만
못해. 너 왜 이러냐? 너 나 못 믿어?
보험 든 건 선택이지 솔직히.
야 윤정훈, 동훈아.
범인
So you can't really blame the parents, really. Like, okay, yeah, they brought him to the village, but you guys were naive enough to trust this guy and individually sign those papers. So you can't blame someone else for your dumbass decisions.
이미 잡혀.
I understand they probably didn't know how things worked, but I don't know. You surely you would double check, triple check when it comes to shit like that. And to be fair, they are old, and it's like old people are commonly the most scammed people in society. Like
한지우나 강서준한테도 다 중요한 일이잖아.
지우 또 상처받았겠네.
걔가 몰랐을 것 같아.
뭐?
한지우라면 알았을 걸 이렇게 될 거.
that's true.
그게 무슨 소리야?
Like that it was eventually going to come out.
몰라, 그냥 그래. 이유야 모르겠지만 걔는 항상 최악의 상황을 먼저 생각하는 애니까.
That's a good way to live. I don't care what anyone says. I know, like, oh, you're like, oh, but then you won't be able to live your life if you're always expecting the worst thing. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Expect the worst thing possible, and then do what you're gonna do, because then you will never be disappointed or blindsided. I don't care what. Like, being optimistic is nice. It's fine. It's sure, be optimistic, whatever. But like, I always say, well, imagine the worst thing possible that can happen by any decision you make.
안녕하세요.
왜 장사하는 집 맞나?
와 이래 컴컴한.
아, 그게
그럼 일단 그 뭐 아무거나 좀 내와 봐라.
제일
Right.
자신 있는 걸로 내봐라.
I thought it was closed. Like,
가자. 우리도 뭐 나 기가 막힌 걸로 한번 줘버렸어.
okay. This, I guess they're giving him support right now.
아 근데 뭐 이렇게 어두컴컴하게 해놨노? 야불 켜라 불.
Okay, so they're giving him some support right now. So okay, I respect that. You old goats. I respect it. Okay, maybe I was wrong that it was the old lady that told the reporters about this.
귀신 나온다. 왜 모두
안 나오면 어떡하죠?
뭘 어떻게 끌고 나?
Honestly, in this second half of this show, season 2, I've really softened towards you because I feel like he's gotten better, first of all, in the last 4 episodes. But also, there's a lot of extra stuff now making sense. Obviously, I still don't agree with a lot of how he treated Sojun, obviously, but I'm softening towards him way more these days.
나와야지. 내가 PD님한테 얼마가 촬영했나 해가지고 저기 저 요구르트 하나씩 가져와.
잘 먹겠습니다.
이거 내 끼고. 그럼 수고했어.
예, 성공하세요. 예.
지우 화이팅.
It's to show that like the village doesn't have any ill will for him, so that like the rumor of the con man and all that, it can just be a rumor, you know?
인기 많네.
Because we even had the CEO talking to him. He's like, we got to work together. We got to do some shit. And so this is definitely planned out.
내 옆에 있으면 네가 위험해진다며. 맞는 말이야. 우리 부모님도 그래서 나 떠난 거고, 그렇지?
Ah, shit.
너도
Yeah,
나 때문에 결국 안 겪어도 될 일 겪었고. 근데
Forgot about that. He did say that in season 1. Was it season 1? Or maybe early season 2. I can't remember when he said it. That his family, he wasn't close with his family. I don't remember if he said they abandoned him, but... So this is playing into his old insecurities.
떠났으면 안 다쳐야지. 그리고 좀 제대로 살아.
I don't know what he can do in this situation, to be honest, to make it better.
아니, 기어코 너 보고 가래?
She definitely clocked that Jiwoo loves him. Like, 100%. That's what that look was for.
네, 그냥 마지막으로 할 일이.
대체 거기서 할 일이 뭐가 있대?
한지우 씨도 그렇고 서준이 형도 그렇고 두 분 다 안 좋아 보이던데.
아이 몰라 싫어.
He's like, I've got enough stress, bro.
할 말.
아니구나. 원래 사람 일은 겪어봐야 안다고 하잖아. 그래서 그때 네가 불행하길 바라는 기도를 멈췄지.
It's so interesting. Like, one of them was in one role in their relationship, and then they were in the opposite role in their second relationship. Like, in his first relationship, Jiwoo was the one that was busy and, like, you know, not clingy is not the right word, but that's the only word I can think of right now. Where in his second relationship, he was the one that felt like he was left behind. So that, and then for her, opposite. That's really interesting, actually.
그래서 지금도 그냥 알아주길 바라는 거야.
He clocked you. She clocked you.
근데 이번 건 강서준도 너무 어려울 것 같은데.
I think what's interesting, these two have an issue. Both of them are like this in their own way. Is they want their partner to know what it is that they're trying to say with their actions. But that's not the way to ever have a relationship with someone. Like, if you don't say what your needs and what your expectations are, then how the fuck am I going to know, brother? How am I going to know what you want from me or what you aren't getting from the relationship? I can't read minds, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So I think that's, again, goes back to what JIWOO was saying in the last episode. It's a me problem. And I think he understands that, but there's still a part of him that wants Sojun to understand without him having to say it, right? And I think the biggest problem right now with their relationship is JIWOO wants to be in this relationship with the guy. He wants his needs to be met, but he won't take that extra step to be in the middle ground so that he can get those things. You know what I mean? That's the issue right now.
봐. 5년이나 사귄 나도 모르겠다 이번엔.
I'm surprised that she is low-key on Sojun's side in this situation. Based on what she was saying.
그와의 연애를 나는 그에게 1년 안에 사라질 사람이라 생각했다.
I think he's obviously there's a lot of problems with this, his view of Sojun and their whole relationship. But I think the biggest issue is his insecurity of thinking he was just kind of a passing fancy for Sojun, right? I think him not understanding that this is just as serious and important for Sojun as it is for him is where the big divide happens.
시간이 다 너무 좋았는데. 메리 크리스마스 이브. 오늘 크리스마스인데 뭐해? 난 혼자 있어. 방금 노크 소리가 들렸는데.
So he's reading all the texts. Maybe he's finally gonna fucking understand that his whole "I'm not that important to Sojun" is bullshit.
생일 축하해 지우야. 맛있는 거 많이 먹어. 오늘은 해먹지 말고 사 먹고. 그리고 오늘은 한 번만 안아봤으면 좋겠다.
You know what's interesting about this scene is, sorry I paused it, it's full emotional and shit, but what's interesting about this scene to me is the concept that JIWOO took this long to read the text. And I think that's on purpose, obviously. Obviously, you want to have that big moment, but that's not the main reason. I feel like it comes from JIWOO was scared of finding out he was wrong about, like, his importance to Sojun. Like, in his head, it was just like a passing fantasy for Sojun, and which he says earlier. And I think he was hiding from the reality that it wasn't that. Like, I feel like he knew in the back of his mind that for Sojun, it wasn't just a passing thing. It wasn't just like, oh, this is just a normal relationship to me that I'm not that thing about. I think he was scared of finding out that he was wrong about that assumption. That's probably why it took so long for him to open his phone and read all those texts. Is there an epilogue or? Don't look like it. Okay. I was going to say, there wasn't an epilogue last time either. There must, epilogues, I guess because they've told all the flashbacks that we need to see, so they don't need the epilogues anymore. Okay, so that was episode 8 of To My Star Season 2. This episode, did a lot of leaps and bounds with plot. Like, you know, you had the villagers kind of deciding to stand by him. His past was kind of revealed, or a rumor of it, but like we still don't know who did it. And I guess it's not that important. Like whoever told people about the reporters about it, it doesn't really matter. I don't think. I thought it was going to be an important character moment or a plot development, who it was, but I guess it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's just like the whole point of it was to create that drama so that Sojun could kind of come out of his cave and then they could go on the show. I think that was the whole point of that being released. So it doesn't really matter who it was. I do wonder if they'll release it. Though I do have a theory, and I'm hoping I'm wrong, but this is my theory. So when the CEO and Sojun's manager is in the car, you know, he's blasting the music because he's so stressed out. And the manager's like, oh, I have something to tell you. So at first I'm like, what the fuck could that be? Right? And then it kind of dawned in my head. I might be wrong, and I'm hoping I'm wrong, but maybe he told the reporters about it. I don't know what his intention could be, like why he would do that and like what he could be trying to achieve through that. But maybe he's trying to protect Sojun in his own way because, you know, he's seen how much JIWOO's hurt him. So it could be that. I'm hoping I'm wrong about that because that would be a big disappointment because so far his character's been so kind of chill and all right. So that will, I kind of low-key want it to be him, but not at the same time. Because if it's him, I feel like his character will get a bit more interesting because he's kind of just there. At least with the CEO's doing shit. The manager's kind of just there and just kind of, you know, background character almost. So it'd be kind of cool from that perspective to see him actually do something. But then also don't want him to do something that damaging at the same time, you know?